1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. We have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is from God, so that we may know the things freely given to us by God. In Matthew chapter 17, we are introduced to a man who came to Jesus and kneels before him and says, "Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is an epileptic and suffers severely. He often falls into the water." So I brought him to your disciples, and they could not cure him. This father was not only desperate, but disappointed. His encounter with Jesus' closest companions had left him with questions unanswered, his son unhealed, and his heart still broken. Jesus, back in chapter 10 of verse 1 of Matthew, had given the disciples the power over unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal every kind of disease and every kind of sickness. Yet the disciples could not cast out the demon from this child, but they should have been able to. Jesus had the child brought to him and goes on to cast the demon out, and the child was cured. Later, in a private conversation with the disciples, they asked Jesus, "Why could we not cast out the demon?" So Jesus said to him, "Because of your unbelief. For assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you shall say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible to you." Jesus had empowered his disciples in such a way that an encounter with them should have been as fruitful as an encounter with him. Yet it wasn't, because they failed to believe. These men were with him. They witnessed his miracles, heard his teachings firsthand, but their faith was not mature. They had been given a gift just as we have. It is a gift that not only enables communication with our Father, but also enables us to function as an instrument for him within our sphere of influence. For those who have not yet encountered God, they should be able to encounter him through us. I want to challenge us to never allow someone to leave our presence as the disciples did this father, saddened and discontented. May there never be a person to leave our presence saying of us, "They could not." Let us realize the power we have to be the answer to someone else's prayer, not by our power or by our might, but by his. In a world that is filled with discontent and sadness, and at a time when Christianity is so misunderstood, I pray that the Lord will give us the faith and the courage to help us follow through.